So today we are 40 weeks and 6 days pregnant. I am officially overdue, like by a week tomorrow. I've been sick with a cold the last few days. Brooke got sick right before her birthday last weekend, and I'm afraid that I've gotten it. She was really sick all week long. Bad cough, runny nose, congested, not really eating. And then today I've woken up and I just really feel like my absolute worst, and I can just see it in my face, and I don't feel well at all. So I had my doctor's appointment, and she said I'm 2 centimeters dilated and 80% effaced, which would be great, but nothing's happening still. So we've scheduled our induction date. We will go in on Monday. I have to call them and figure out what time is best, depending on like how many natural labors are going on that day. And then we will go in and they'll give me whatever it is to ripen my cervix. And then on Tuesday, I'll start the Pitocin if my body doesn't naturally go into labor on its own. So by Tuesday, on January 20th, a little boy should be here, which on one hand is like terribly exciting, and on the other hand I'm like kind of nervous and anxious, which I feel like it's normal. I'm at peace with everything, but at the same time, like that little bit of concern or doubt of being able to naturally have him, just because you hear so many stories, and you know, Pitocin is terrible. And I had it with Brooke, but it was, you know, I put it off for a while. I didn't want to use it, but when I wasn't progressing past 4 centimeters with her, they made me use it, and then they said that the baby didn't like it, and to me that meant like, you know, the baby wasn't responding well to my wonky contractions that were happening because of this drug. So as much as I'm all about an epidural, I just didn't want the Pitocin. So anyway, hoping that all goes to plan. I dilate up to 10 and I can push him out. I actually go back on Monday as well for a non-stress test and to just check his fluid levels. I'm kind of, you know, I'm like, as long as I feel him move, that's what's like keeping me at peace mostly. Even though when he moves, it really hurts now because he's just so big. And he's running out of room. I haven't gained any weight, so I don't know, like, if that means he hasn't put on too much more weight, or if that just means, like, he's putting on the weight, but maybe, like, I haven't really been eating a ton lately. I'm just not ravenous like I was the first couple of, not the first couple of months, but, like, the last couple of months, I should say. I am having more Rex and Hicks contractions, like, that are way stronger. I'm having one right now. There's no rhyme, no reason. Like, I could look at a clock and be like, oh, last one I had was like at noon and now it's 1:15. But it's definitely enough to just make me feel like uncomfortable. Whereas the other ones I would have, I'd just be like, kind of like, oh, my stomach's tightening. But I feel like these are starting to get a little more serious. But again, I'm not progressing like a ton. I'm only 2 centimeters dilated. So that, that's the scoop on that. She did try to strip my membranes. She didn't seem very, like, positive or hopeful with it. She was kind of like, oh, I can't really do it. And I'm like, okay. But I was, like, kind of wincing in pain, like being a big baby. It really freaking hurt. So, I don't know. Maybe I should have just sucked it up and she could have done more. I don't know. But I get this right. I'm still fighting this cold. I know how much it takes to push a baby out, and so I'm just really hoping I'm better by the time he comes. And that's it. It's just really weird to have it like scheduled on the calendar and saying, oh, by Tuesday I will meet him, like at the very latest. I kind of was thinking maybe I should go longer, but you know, we talked about how the risk of stillbirth goes up the longer that you wait. And I think that I'm ready. I'm big, I'm uncomfortable, I'm in pain, and it's time. So by Tuesday, it is Friday afternoon right now. Joe's busy at a meeting, and Brooke is sleeping. So I'm gonna finish my chicken noodle soup that I just whipped up real quick. I Actually, it's not chicken noodles, just chicken. And rest and try to get this cold out of me because I don't want to be sick when I meet my baby. So that's the scoop. All right, bye.